right, good morning, good morning, good morning. So, juicing. I just want to touch a tad on juicing. I'm not an expert on it, but I've been juicing for about 3 years, and I found it to be extremely beneficial for me. Why? Because juice goes straight into your bloodstream, so it doesn't have to go into your intestines to break down or anything. It goes releases straight into your bloodstream. So that's why I do a lot of juicing. But I have a recipe that I absolutely love, and that's what this is. It's just celery, apple, cucumber, and zucchini. Okay, that's what this is. This is about, it was 30 ounces, but I gave my son a little bit of it. So this was about 30 ounces of juice, and I used 3 apples, 3 green apples, 3 stalks of celery, 1 cucumber, and 1 large zucchini and 1 small zucchini. And this is the juice that it yielded. Now, the thing about juicing, I do see that a lot of people like to prep their juices for the week. And that's cool, that's fine. But juice is usually best when it's juiced every day. And it holds for about 24 to 48 hours at its best nutrients. But it doesn't mean that you can't get nutrients out of it within a week too. It's just the enzymes, all of that are best within 24 to 48 hours. So I juice pretty much every day or every other day. It just depends on what my schedule is, but I like to juice every day, maybe every morning. So before I left to come to work this morning, I juiced my juice. Because yesterday I didn't juice and it was a struggle. Like, my body, it's just something that I have to do every day. I've just gotten that used to it. So I might have 2 glasses of juice a day. Really, I would prefer to have 3 glasses, but usually it's 2. And so this jar will last me throughout the day. And you're like, what? That's not enough juice. Actually, it is. Because what I do is I stretch it out. So for this juice, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add maybe like 8 ounces, maybe 4 ounces of juice in my cup. Half of this glass. I don't know if this is 16 or 8 ounces, y'all. Measurements off, but do that. And then what I do is add my distilled water. Not spring water, I do distilled water. And I got this from Food Lion, $1.49. You know, water has gone up, but you go to like Earth Fare, it's gonna be like $2.99 a jug or $1.99 a jug. But this one was $1.49 a jug. So I'm gonna add about 8 ounces of water to that juice. Now the apple made it kind of sweet. I really don't like my juice too sweet, but if I'm making it for other people, I do make it sweet. Now this is what I'm about to do now is this is what makes stretching the juice cost effective as always, and also brings great nutrients. So what I do is I add a teaspoon of my green powder. This is not the brand that I'm using. This is a container I actually held, and I mix my own green because I prefer to mix my own organic greens versus buying it, because a lot of times they add stevia and all these other sweeteners, and I don't like how that tastes. It's just too sweet. It tastes like, to me, it tastes like what do you call that stuff that in the pink packet, the sweeteners that they use for coffee? I don't like that, Equals and stuff like that. So this is my green powder. It's spirulina. Usually you would add chlorella, psyllium husk, and a few other things in there, but I just have spirulina and ground flaxseed. Okay, so the spirulina is good for a lot of different things. It carries a lot of different nutrients. It really helps with energy, and that's one reason why I take it. As well as the flaxseed helps with digestion, the constipation, things like that. Flaxseed is really good because it's high in fiber. So I take about a tablespoon of this, put it in my juice. I get a spoon. It clumps up really easy, so it's very important that you kind of, go ahead and stir it in while you have it fresh in the cup. Don't let it sit, because that stuff clumps up. And I just stir it. Green's my favorite color. Money green. This is not just any green, money green. This is money green right here. But this is what I do every morning. And you see, when I diluted my juice, I added more nutrients back into it. You see? So I'm not missing out on any nutrients. I have it in my spirulina, if you're doing chlorella, if you're doing psyllium husk, if you're doing the fiber, which is the flaxseed. And it's another one too that I mixed in before, but I can't remember what it is right now. But And that's what we have. That's my green juice. And I do that every morning. I might do it at lunchtime too. See, that's not as sweet because I added the water to it, but you can add as much apple to make it sweeter. And it's great. And it has spirulina has more of an ocean kind of taste, but it's not too bad with the juice when you mix it in. Like I said, you could do 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. I tend to do 1 tablespoon, and then later on I'll do another tablespoon, and at night maybe one tablespoon at night. But usually you're supposed to drink juice or your liquids 30 minutes before you eat your actual juice. So this is my breakfast. This is my liquid breakfast, and then if I were eating 30 minutes later, I eat my solid breakfast. And then at lunchtime, 30 minutes before I eat my lunch, I drink my liquid lunch. And then 30 minutes later, I have my solid lunch. And it's the same for dinner. So here we have it. Most times I like to take my time and sip, but I got a lot of stuff to do this morning. Prepping some food for the kids and stuff. And but I like to take my time and sip on it, really. I don't like to rush my drinks. Just take my time, enjoy the moment, enjoy just knowing that when it goes into my body, it's giving me all the nutrients that I need. It's making me well. It's making me energized. And that's just kind of what I do when I'm even when I'm eating, and I think on wonderful things when I eat my food. And I think that's why I love food so much. Certain foods, because I know it's helpful to me. It's giving me what I need to nourish my body, to be well. And so same thing with my juice. When I'm sipping my juice, I think on wonderful things. This is my money green juice, so I'm thinking money when I'm drinking my juice. When I drink my green juice, crazy, but that's what I think. And then also health and wellness. I have skin issues, so my skin, I've struggled with acne for a long time. And so I think about my skin as well. You know, my body is well. Everything is well within me when I'm drinking my juice. So I just wanted to share that. And hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful morning. And I'm going to get in here and make some creative stuff for these churns.